Hi, this is James Melendez, James a Wine Guy. Today I want to present this bottle of 2007 Dono dal Cielo, meaning gift from heaven. This is a Zinfandel from the Sierra Foothills, and I did review the 06. This is 07 vintage, and I actually like the label change. So the label did change ever so slightly, and I can't really, you know, put that any further on the horizon because if so, the contents fall out and this ends up being a comedy routine, and with my dry humor, it probably wouldn't come off that well, or maybe it would. But I'll just stick to the wine review. Now, the 06 and 07, and oftentimes there's not a huge difference between vintages that are next to each other, and sometimes there is. And this is the instance where there is a chasm of difference. This wine is really exemplary with its amalgam of brambleberries. It's not just one type of brambleberry, it's several, and it's cherry, and it cascades to vanilla, going onward to winter spice, and closing out with some black pepper. And all that's actually really delicate. The acid is really gorgeous on this wine. It really puts everything together, and it's so nice that it could be a standalone wine. You could drink this at a cocktail party, and at 15%, it's a little high, but you could definitely enjoy this with a steak dinner on a Saturday evening, and maybe it's a late dinner you're having. This would be the wine you'd serve. I think it really shows a remarkable quality that's coming from the Sierra Foothills, which is bringing wines like Iberian varietals, Italian varietals, and to some extent, Rhone varietals. And I think this area is really under-recognized, and it's something that, you're getting quality out of this region as well. And this bottle is $28 on the Dono dal Cielo website. I think that's a really good deal. And the other component to that is that this wine is something that you can look at and say, this wine is not your typical Zinfandel, or it's not that Zinfandel. I think if I back up a bit, is a Zinfandel, sometimes we have the image of the mass-produced Zinfandels. And those tend to be kind of raisiny and has that image of, I think if this is the way Zinfandels taste, I think I've ended that career choice. But instead, there are so many variances, and with small producers like this producer, you're going to find a really lovely style Zinfandel that I think appeals to a lot of people. This is one of them. I give this a 9.2 out of my 10.0 scale. For more wine reviews, please go to jamesthewineguy.com or jamesthewineguy.wordpress.com, and please subscribe to my videos on YouTube. Salut!